Welcome again. Now I'm gonna be trying to change the WH question words which and what, from active form to passive form. When we use which, it functions as an interrogative adjective. Therefore, it's usually followed by a noun. Sometimes it could be followed by a pronoun, but most of the times it's followed by a noun. So now, which car does he wash? It's active form. How do we change it to passive form? When you have the word which in your active sentence, and it's followed by a noun usually, so you bring the same phrase in your passive sentence. So which car? Which car. Okay? And if it's simple present tense, change your auxiliary to do to be. Okay? So instead of as, you use is. Okay? Which car is. And change the verb form to past participle, washed. And subject of your active sentence becomes object of preposition by him. Okay? So which car does he wash? Okay, your subject here is, he, subject. And wash is your main verb, and does is your helping verb or auxiliary verb. So which car, here, the question is about the receiver of your action. So which car here functions as an object, okay? So now, object, however, it is still used at the beginning of your passive sentence. But in your passive sentence, the phrase which car functions, as a subject here, not as an object, okay? And the subject of your active sentence here functions as object of preposition or an agent of by phrase. And you see that your main verb form is changed to past participle third form, and a helping verb to be verb is used over here. So this is how we change sentences from active form to passive form if the word which is used in our sentences. So now this is simple present tense. We can change the form of simple present tense to other tenses. And there should be some changes. For example, in simple past tense, it would be which car did he wash? In here, which car was, instead of is, was. Which car was washed by him? Which car will he wash? Which car will be washed by him? In present continuous tense, it would be which car is he washing? In here, which car is being washed by him? Past continuous, which car was he washing? And passive form would be which car was being washed by him. Which car will he wash? Future continuous tense. Which car will he be washing? Future continuous tense. And passive form would be which car will be being washed by him. And if it's a present perfect tense, which car has he washed? And the passive form would be which car has been washed by him. Which car has been washed by him. Past perfect, which car had he washed? And the passive form would be which car had been washed by him. In future perfect form would be which car will he have washed? Which car will he have washed? And which car will have been washed by him? That would be the passive form. Okay, in present perfect continuous tense, which car has he been washing? Which car has he been washing? And the passive form would be which car has been being washed by him? Past perfect tense, which car had he been washing? Past perfect continuous tense, sorry. Which car had he been washing? And the passive form would be which car had been being washed by him. In future perfect continuous form, the active form would be which car will he have been washing? Which car will he have been washing? And the passive form would be which car will have been being washed by him. So this is how we can change our active form sentences in all 12 tenses, including, the phrase which plus now, in all 12 tenses from active form to passive form. Now, the word what, it's a little bit different than the rest of the WH question words, because when the word what is used in information questions, it usually functions as an object. For example, look at this sentence. So in this sentence, the word does is our helping verb, and she is our subject, and cook is our main verb form. So where is the object? Now the question is about object. For example, what does she cook? She cooks rice. So now rice becomes the object of your sentence. So the question with what is about the receiver of the action. So therefore, the word what itself functions here as an object. Okay? So now, what does she cook? Now, it is object over here. It is still used in the same position in our passive sentence, at the beginning of our passive sentence, what. But keep in mind that in our passive sentence, it functions as a subject, not as an object. So instead of does, we use the to be verb is. What is? And verb is changed to third form, cooked. And subject of our active sentence becomes object of preposition by her. Okay? So what does she cook? And what is cooked by her? This is how we change a sentence from active form to passive form if the word, the WH question word, what is used in it. So what does she cook? What is cooked by her? Now it is simple present tense. In simple past tense, it would be what did she cook? In the passive form would be what was cooked by her. In simple future tense, it would be what will she cook? In the passive form would be what will be cooked by her. In present continuous tense, it would be what is she cooking? What is she cooking? And what is being cooked by her? Okay, what was she cooking and what was being cooked by her? And what will she be cooking and what will be being cooked by her? Okay, and I'm gonna just change it in three perfect tenses. Present perfect tense would be what has she cooked, and the passive form would be what has been cooked by her. Past perfect tense, what had she cooked? What had she cooked and what had been cooked by her. And future perfect tense would be what will she have cooked? What will she have cooked and what will have been cooked by her. In three perfect continuous tenses, in written English, the grammarians say it's not a good idea to change sentences in perfect continuous tenses from active to passive form, but in spoken English it's possible. Okay, so this is how we use the words, the WH question words, which and what in passive sentences. Okay, and I hope that now you can change these kind of sentences from active form to passive form. And it's enough for today, and we're gonna work on the rest of the WH question words in our coming lessons. Have a great time.
با فراگیری زبان انگلیسی در اتاراد، اهداف اکادمیک و مسلکی خود را تعقیب نمایید.